Hi everyone, welcome back to another yoga video. Again, I am an instructor here at Next Gen Fitness, so we are coming to you with workouts that you can do at home while the gym is closed. We're going to do another yoga flow today, and I have my mat out. If you don't have a mat, that's okay. You can just put out a blanket or use nothing at all. If you're used to using blocks during your practice and you don't have any at home, you could grab 2 books or 2 boxes of pasta or something like that if you really enjoy using blocks. So that is an option for you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and find a comfortable seat on your mat. Wherever you are, sit up nice and tall. Go ahead and close the eyes here. Pretend like there's a string on top of your head pulling you up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders here. And let's take a few breaths together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Go ahead and start to make circles with your neck in either direction, nice and slow. Just letting those muscles relax here, especially if you're holding on to a lot of tension. Good, and go ahead and start to go the other way. Good, making your way back to a neutral position. Go ahead and keep the eyes soft here. You're going to take the left hand, bring it up and overhead, gently pull down, relaxing the shoulders. And if you want a little extra here, take that right hand out to the side. Keeping the breath nice and long, spine straight. On your next exhale, release, switching the hands, bringing the head down to the opposite side. Next exhale, release. Go ahead and bring both hands to the side. Flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Let's take one last big breath together for now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push down. Good. Go ahead and make your way into our first down dog. You're going to ground through your hands and your feet, giving you a nice strong base, and start to find some movement here as we warm up the body. Good, go ahead and walk the feet to meet the hands at the top of your mat for a forward fold. Being nice and intentional here through the feet, taking that energy from the ground, letting it radiate all the way up your body, pouring out through the crown of your head. Tuck your chin to your chest, nice and slow, roll on up. And bring the hands out for Tadasana or mountain pose here. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, go ahead and soften the eyes. setting an intention for today's practice. Just taking a second to think about why you're here on your mat today and what you hope to accomplish. Feeling nice and strong, feeling that positive energy around you, soaking it all in. We're going to slowly walk through our first salutation. So inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center, and then moving through forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk the feet back. Tucking the elbows to your side, chaturanga, high to low plank. Pushing into upward facing dog or cobra. And then pushing back into down dog, staying here for 4 breaths. Good, now you're going to walk the feet to meet the hands, roll on up, hands at heart center. Feeling those hands pressing into each other, your thumbs against your chest. We're going to make each and every move today very, very intentional. And we're going to flow with our breath at your own pace for 3 sun salutations. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, walk or jump back, chaturanga, high to low plank, into your up dog, pushing back to down dog. Again, at your own breath, you're gonna go through 2 more on your own. End together in down dog, and as always, if you need to take a child's pose, feel free to do so, or you can stay up in your down dog for now. We're going to come forward to a plank. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rotate to your side plank. So side plank, if you need a modifier, bottom leg bends, top leg is straight. You could also lift the leg if you wanted, or come to here. Whatever is right for you, we're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and turn to the other side. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center plank one last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back to down dog. Go ahead and lift that right leg into the air, moving with the breath. You're gonna slide your knee same side elbow. Push it back up. Knee to nose, rounding the back, core tight. Push back up. Knee to opposite elbow. Push back up. Back to down dog, drop the knees, push back for child's pose. You're gonna come back up to table. You're gonna take your right hand and your left leg and reach them out nice and long. Hips staying square towards the mat, grounding through the hand and foot that are still on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to tabletop. Spike your toes into the mat, lift the hips again, down dog. This time, left leg will lift, flowing with the breath. Knee to same side elbow. Back up. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to opposite elbow. Back up. Back to down dog. Drop the knees, tabletop. Left hand, right leg will lift this time. Go ahead and come back to tabletop. You're going to take your right leg through, lifting the chest for a low lunge. So adjust here if you need. You want to make sure your front knee doesn't go over the toes. Hips are square, and when you're ready, lift those arms, opening up the chest nice and big. Take the hands, framing the front foot, spike the back toe, lifting that back leg. Nice and strong here, spreading the toes. Try and find some space in between your chest and your front leg. Hands will lift here. If and when you're ready, lift the arms out to the sides for airplane arms, squeezing those shoulder blades. Shoulders are relaxed. Hands frame the foot again, right foot comes back, down dog. As our body warms, see if you can get into your down dog a little deeper. Heels closer to the mat, more flexibility in the upper back. Now your left foot will come through, low lunge, dropping that back knee, lifting those arms up if you need. Hands come down to the ground, lifting that back leg, and then finding some space here when you feel stable, pulling those legs towards each other. When you're ready, lift the arms out for airplane arms, squeeze those shoulder blades. On your next exhale, bring those hands to frame your foot. Left foot comes back, down dog. Grounding into the earth as much as you can through the feet and the hands, pushing that energy all the way up to the top of the hips. Go ahead and look forward, walk or jump the feet to meet the hands. Forward fold, and this time we're going to try and get a little deeper in our forward fold. So take the hands and place them underneath the feet. your chin to your chest, roll on up. Step the left foot back, warrior one. Chest is open, sending that energy out forward. Spinning those arms, twisting into warrior two. Getting a little deeper here if you can. And check in with your arms and where they are in space, making sure they're even in a nice straight line, not here or here. And really feeling that energy all the way from one fingertip to the other, nice and strong. Next, exhale, back foot meets the front foot, drop the arms, heel toe the feet together, sit the hips back, chair pose. Drop the arms, stand up tall, Tadasana, palms forward. Right foot steps back this time, warrior one. Turning out, warrior two. Next, exhale, back foot meets the front foot, Tadasana. Moving with the breath, we're going to do 3 more salutations here. So inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk or jump back, chaturanga, high to low plank, into your up dog, pushing back into down dog. 2 more on your own. Ending together in down dog. If you need a moment, feel free to take child's pose here. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, straightening the legs for pyramid pose. Making sure you're equally grounded in your front and your back foot, and that your hips are square to the front of the mat. Bringing the hands all the way back down to the mat. Right foot comes back to down dog, and you're gonna come forward to a tabletop, but don't let the feet or the knees touch the ground. Keep hovering them for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, sweep it through, straighten the legs, pyramid pose. Hands come all the way back to the mat. Left foot comes back to down dog. Come forward to tabletop. Don't let those knees touch. Core tight, back flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips for down dog. Gaze comes forward. Walk or jump the feet to meet the hands. Forward fold. Take the hands behind the legs to the calves, pulling yourself in nice and close. Roll on up, tucking the chin to the chest, landing with your hands at heart center. If we've lost our breath, let's take a moment to come back to it. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Left leg comes back again, warrior 1. Try and get a little more of a back bend this time if you can, really lifting that heart as much as you can. Turning out, warrior 2, check in with those arms, and if you can, try and get a little deeper, building that fire and heat in our legs, but staying nice and strong. Good, flipping that front palm towards the sky. You're going to lift, reverse triangle, front leg will straighten. Right hand is reaching nice and tall towards the sky. Left hand can stay at the leg or bind behind the back, whichever feels right for you. Release the back arm if it's out of bind. Right hand comes all the way to the ground, triangle. Left hand lifts, looking up towards the ceiling. You can either keep your hand here or again come to a bind behind the back. On your next exhale, go ahead and release that arm, turning yourself to the long edge of your mat. Forward fold here. Hands come right under the face. Knees stay soft. Coming into goddess pose, drop the hips, lift the chest, cactus arms. Feet will turn out slightly, making sure we're pushing the knees out, squeezing our glutes, engaging our back. Turning to the back of your mat now, dropping the arms, warrior one on the opposite side, bending that front leg, lifting the arms, nice back bend here. Turning out, warrior two. Front palm turns towards the ceiling, straightening that front leg, reverse triangle. Same thing on this side that you did on the other side, so either leaving your hand here or coming to a bind. Top hand comes all the way down to the mat, lifting the back arm, reverse triangle, looking up towards the sky. Again, if you'd like to take a bind here, you may. With each exhale, remember to keep twisting that chest open as much as you can. Placing both hands back on the mat, turning to another wide leg forward fold at the long edge of your mat. See if you can get a little bit deeper here this time. Bringing those elbows towards the mat as much as you can. Coming into goddess pose once more, feet turn out, hips come down, lift the chest, cactus arms. We're gonna find some movement this time. Lift the arms, straighten the legs, inhale, exhale, down to goddess. Inhale, lift, exhale, inhale, lift, exhale down, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, stand up nice and tall. We're gonna just come to the front of our mat. And we're gonna come back to mountain pose once more. Hands come out, palms face the front, lifting the chest, close the eyes, check in on your breathing. We're going to move to 3 more salutations. So I'm not going to walk you through this one. You guys should know your pace by now. So take it however you'd like, and we'll end back in down dog. 3 salutations. When you're done with your 3, stay here in down dog or take a moment dropping to child's pose, whichever one is right for you. On your next exhale, walk or jump the feet to meet the hands. Roll on up, hands at heart center. I'm going to step off my mat to face you. We're going to come into some balancing poses. So as always, you can come next to a wall if you need to hold on to something. But make sure your surface is nice and stable. To start, we're going to ground down in our left leg. Right leg lifts. Foot is going to come to the ankle, shin, or thigh, as long as it's not on the knee. Nice soft knee here. Pressing your foot into your leg into your foot for a nice stable base. You can bring your hands at heart center. If and when you're ready, go ahead and grow your tree. You're going to go ahead and release. Take that leg. If you can, don't let it touch the ground. Bring it over, sitting into your figure 4, flexing the foot here, keeping the knee nice and safe. As you get more confident, feel free to sit a little lower. Good, next exhale, stand, lift the arms overhead, sitting into chair pose. We're gonna go for a single leg chair. So go ahead and take that right foot and lift it off the ground here. You don't have to lift it very high, but just try to play with lifting it. Staying nice and stable in your opposite foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake out those legs. Nice job. Coming into the opposite side, we're going to ground down in our right foot, left foot lifts, ankle, shin, or thigh. Whichever one is right for you, just make sure you're even on both sides. Make sure you're not twisting here, you're staying forward. Hands at heart center. If and when you're ready, grow the tree. Few more breaths here. Go ahead and release slowly. Try not to let that foot touch the ground. Coming forward, swing it across, figure 4. Sitting into it, hands at heart center. Flex that foot. Next, exhale, stand on up, release it, sitting back in a chair pose. This time, left foot will lift, single leg chair if you can. Nice and strong in those hips, try not to let one pop up. Stay nice and centered. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, shake it out. Nice job. All right, we're gonna flow through 3 more salutations one last time with your own breath, landing back into down dog. Whenever you're ready. down dog. Walk the feet to meet the hands. One last forward fold here. You're going to take the hands behind the legs to your calves, or if you'd like something deeper, reach the hands through the legs to the opposite shin. Good. Go ahead and release, placing the hands on the mat. Heel toe your feet to the edge of your mat, toes pointing slightly out, dipping the hips for your malasana here. Hands at heart center, using those elbows to push the legs out. And if crow is in your practice, feel free to take that here. Good. Go ahead and place the hands down. And you're going to make your way to a seated position. I'm going to turn so I can face you. And we're going to come to a wide leg seated fold. So make sure that your feet are flexed here, sitting up on your sits bones, nice and tall, crown of your head pulling towards the sky. Take the hands in front of you and start to walk them forward. And when you can't feel like you can reach forward anymore, then fold into it. Good. Start to walk your hands back in, sitting up tall once more. You're going to take the bottom of your right foot, bring it into your left leg. You're going to reach forward as far as you can, folding over your opposite leg. And release, switching to the opposite side. Flexed foot forward as far as you can, and then fold. And release. Bottoms of your feet come together for bound angle. Go ahead and grab your ankles, using those elbows to push the legs down, slightly leaning forward. And release. Both feet come out, flexing the feet, sitting up tall. Lift the arms up and overhead, crashing like a wave, reaching for the foot. next exhale, go ahead and release, and we're going to make our way onto our back for our final few poses before Shavasana. You're going to take your right leg, bring it over your left, reaching through that hole you just created, pulling the left leg in towards your body. And if you want a deeper stretch here, you can straighten that left leg for a reclined pigeon. Go ahead and release, switching the legs here, reaching through, pulling nice and close in. Remember what you do on one side to do on the other, so if you want to straighten for another reclined pigeon, go ahead and do so now. Go ahead and release, placing the feet on the ground. The bottoms of your feet are going to come together. Your knees drop to the outside for a reclined angle. And go ahead and lift the knees, bringing them in towards your chest. Now you're going to reach through to your big toe, lifting the legs for happy baby. And release, both knees back to your chest, arms come to a T position, palms facing the ceiling. Let both legs drop to the left side and look out at your right hand. Though your low back lifts off the ground, make sure your shoulder blades are connected at all times. And lift both legs, dropping them to the opposite side, looking out at your left hand this time. On your next exhale, come back to center. Hug the knees to the chest one last time. Rock side to side. And place the feet on the ground, straightening out the legs as we prepare for Shavasana. If you want to find something to cover your eyes or make yourself warm, feel free to do so now. And when you're ready, you're going to come onto your back, arms close to your body, palms facing the ceiling. And go ahead and close your eyes. our days can seem very stressful right now, I want you to take a moment to be grateful that you gave yourself this time to do something for you. Taking that time out of your day to really just focus on yourself and your health and your well-being is really important. So just take a moment to give yourself some gratitude here. And also make your way back to that intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Just reflecting on that here for a moment. As you start to relax your body with every exhale, I want you to just become a little more aware of your surroundings, anything you might hear outside of your space, and then bringing it in closer towards you. What can you hear directly around you? Maybe something in your house, maybe your pets walking around, maybe it's the sound of your own breathing. Focus on that for a moment. And as you focus more and more on your breath here, inhale and exhale, letting that become the only thing you're hearing, letting everything else outside drown out. Your whole body working as one, as it becomes more and more relaxed. Check in with your body for a scan, starting down at the feet. Are you holding them up? Just let them drop to the side. Moving on to your legs. If you have any tension here, let them go with the next exhale. Up towards the back and torso. Is your back really arched here? Let it melt into the mat. And your arms all the way up to your hands and your fingertips. Just loosen them up. And finally, making your way up to your head and becoming aware of your jaw. Is it clenched? Relax it. If there's any tension in your forehead, let it go. Let's take a few breaths together, just like at the beginning of our practice. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Moving with your own breath, I want you to count to 21. So each inhale and exhale is 1. And you're going to go all the way to 21. And if you find that your thoughts are wandering, give yourself some grace. Allow that thought to be there and then let it go and try and continue with your breath. No judgment on yourself here. If you lose count, make your way back to 1. Letting yourself deepen your relaxation here. Shavasana. After your 21 breaths, start to become more aware of those direct surroundings that are a little bit louder than your breath. And once you hear those, start to take your attention to the sounds even farther outside of that, maybe outside of the room of your practice space. Finding some movement here, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make your way onto your right side, hugging your knees to your chest one last time. When you are ready, and please take your time, make your way back up to a seated position. And bring your hands to heart center, pressing them in nice and tight, feeling those thumbs against your chest. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Awesome job for everyone who is practicing at home. I hope you are enjoying our videos so far. Make sure to keep updating us with what you're liking and if there's anything else you'd like to see. And we hope to see you guys back in the gym soon. Bye guys.